Hey, y'all, take a look at this picture here. There's Brian and Mitch. Now, think about it for a second. Do you think they knew ahead of time Harrison Barnes was going to be at his prime at 33 years old? Also, when did we become a fourth quarter clutch team? Also, De'Aaron Fox, make them haters shut up. Man, what a game. And you know what time it is, y'all. It's Spurs all night. All right, y'all, another awesome game. Hey, this is Sam, and check it out. So, I want to know, when did Harrison Barnes turn into the dude from NBA Hang Time? Come on, you're going to tell me that doesn't look like him? Dude was literally on fire. Dude could not hit 23 points. He went 9 for 14 for field goals, and then, 4 to 8 for a three-pointer. I still consider him Mr. 100%. So in clutches shots that he ever made in the game, especially as it led towards the end, he was super consistent. Now, I mean, straight up, if he wanted to, him and De'Aaron Fox, they straight up went NBA Jam Tournament Edition. They turned on the power-ups, hitting shots from everywhere. Shoot, if they made a 9-point dunk from all the way across the court, it wouldn't surprise me.
Wait here, 9-point shot, 9-point shot.
Oh my God! Yeah! Dude! Oh my God! Did you see that?
They were that good. They were that clutch. Just like this game kept going back and forth and back and forth. I'm so glad that we were able to keep up the pace. Even though you had Stephon Castle out, Dylan Harper still covering, and Colin Wemby just a couple weeks out before we get the whole squad back together. Just like this team is actually molding. Like I saw passes from KJ Olenek, felt like we had some magic, literally some magic up in here. Just all I can see right now is little flashes of to say the playoffs. I think what happened was when it came down to the last two games recently with the Warriors, how we kind of, lost gas or whatnot, where they were, coming in clutch fourth quarter. I think our young guys actually, learned from that experience and took from that. I'm pretty sure Mitch also ingrained to, our guys that it's straight up 4 full quarters, all right? 4 full quarters, you give it all you got. Because, when it comes down to it, the West is going to be pretty stacked as it is. Wins like this actually count down the road. Because, as it gets closer towards playoff season, it's a completely different level, but, you got to earn it. Honestly, I do feel like the Spurs this year are going to get a shot toward the playoffs, but, this is still a young team. They need to learn. I don't want to see them out in the first round. Most definitely not. So, we're going to take some L's, and then we're going to cover with some dubs. See, checking it out. And then, see, on top of that, De'Aaron Fox, 26 points. So, he made 10-20 from the field goal line, but 3 out of 8. And then those shots look clean, bro. And then on top of it all, don't forget that last dunk at the very end. Boom, baby. Oh my God, it's like we just turned on everything at the fourth quarter, or did we just, just consistently, keep our energy? Now that it made me think about it, that's kind of like what the Warriors did not too long ago. They were just, keeping pace, they didn't, try to make these extended leads or, use all their energy until, the very end when they just went all out, son. And then, what do you know? We actually, I think we're kind of did the same thing as well, and it feels good. And then plus, as this team is pretty young, they actually have, the capability and the endurance to actually, play with, energy. And you saw that with all the chemistry through all these plays that we did back and forth. Man, this team is molding into something amazing. All right. And also, even though he was in there for a little bit, we did see, that sweet 3 from Carter Bryant. I'm like, dude is hungry, man. I feel like, dude, man, we're at the buffet, and, he's just waiting in his turn. He's going to get everything on this plate. He's going to get a little bit of everything for all the time he has. I'm like, I know, he's going to develop great. Just just seeing him little there, just you see him, I don't know, he just hypes me up every time I see him. I don't know, you feel me? And then also, KJ, big body dude, KJ all day, son. 18 points. So, dude was, man, shit was a force. Along with Jeremy Sohan, like, straight up, just, straight up a wall when it came to, JJJ on the Grizzlies here. Like, dude was a beast. And then on top of that, we did also see, some Kelly Olynyk right there, who's doing his thing, got 10 points. That was awesome. And then I did see, like, when it came down to, like, Devin, Julian, still need to work on it. It's all right. But you know what? One thing about Jeremy, though, son, you see his form. It's been improving. Like, when his shot looks good, I mean, did you not see that trick shot just out of nowhere? Just like, nonchalant. I'm just going to, no look, sky hook, and it still went in. It's things like that, man. Like, practice pounding the rock, pounding the rock. I love it. Just like seeing us in the clutch. Now, actually getting these dubs, man, it feels good to be a Spurs fan. Because, man, it's a lot different from, like, the dark ages from, like, 2021, 2022. Man, just seeing that just nonstop fourth quarter, we just flipped everything on. It was unbelievable. I'm like, dude. Like, when it comes to Harrison, and then when it comes to Aaron, they are them. I can honestly say, like, he is him, both of them. So I'm like, when it comes down to it, like, we're dangerous, y'all, especially. And then once we get everyone healthy, putting the league on notice. I'm telling you that right now. And Spurs fans, we're eating good today. Shoot, hey, I'm a snacks here too. Tell me, guys, how you feel. I'm going to sleep good tonight. And yeah, on to the next one. So, Spurs All Night fam, this is San. You know what's up, bro? Go Spurs, go.